Question. I think probably her best decision has been to draw attention to the need for state and federal cooperation on securing our border. And she's been pretty consistent in that regard. And I think we all recognize that protecting and securing the border is the first step in comprehensive immigration reform. So I think she's done a good job drawing attention of our fellow Arizonans, but the country as a whole, to that. I'd have to say that, I don't know if I'd call it her worst decision, but I really, because I have a background in education. I'm a former United States Congressman, as I think you know, and in my last term in the House, I chaired the House Education Subcommittee, and have spent the last 16 years as a private citizen in Arizona working to expand educational opportunity and parental school choice, and specifically working with charter school organizations here in Arizona, where we have more charter schools per capita than any other state and across the country, and helping them deal with their financing and facility challenges. And because of my background in education, I think one of her poorer decisions has been to adopt a federal Common Core mandate, which I regard as an intrusion into state sovereignty. And because we did it to ourselves, that is to say the State Board of Education adopted Common Core, I think it represents an abdication of our fundamental responsibility as Arizonans for determining how we educate our kids, and specifically what standards, what educational standards we adopt. And I'm all in favor of stringent standards, but standards developed by Arizonans for Arizona children, Arizona students, and also the assessments that we use to measure their academic performance. So I really think we surrendered again that sovereignty, that responsibility, in exchange for a very small amount of federal education grant funding, which is a minuscule portion of the overall amount of funding that we spend on K-12 education in Arizona, and for a waiver under other federal burdensome education regulations. So I hope that kind of answers your question.